Okay. Okay, sorry, Matt. I had to stop there for a second. Gee whiz. This is gonna be our second medieval level.
Why must you continue
Oh,
to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I?
Did they never fix this?
Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless.
Did they never fix the problem where this cutscene just is black and it doesn't play? You hear the noises and everything, but you don't see anybody? Did they not fix that? Or was it just me, or is the recording seeing it? Alright, Coco. You got your butt slammed. Okay, so I thought Wrath of Cortex originally had the introduced the idea of Aqua Mask being spun like that, but nope, it wasn't warped. Besides, it seems to be a problem unique. I think it's unique to that particular cutscene because the one in the first warp area worked fine. And I think the subsequent ones work fine too. The one thing I didn't really understand with Warped is why they didn't introduce the strong boxes in the game until after you got the super body slam, when you could already regularly body slam. But why do these reinforced ones need the super body slam when the reinforced in the second game only required the normal body slam? Ah, damn it. Not, you know, a special one. But I'm also questioning a game that is not really meant to have that much of a story, let alone make that much sense. There's a part in the story of Crash 2 that I think actually kind of angered a lot of people. Well, angered is kind of a loose term. That not really angered, but irked a lot of people, where Engine being a boss and then Crash just ends up fighting him without explanation. I guess it's supposed to be inferred that Crash figured out that Cortex was up to no good and he refused Engine, and now Engine is fighting him. Even though, because at the time, during the PS1, Naughty Dog was on a yearly schedule with Crash, so they only had a year to do it, so they probably didn't have enough time to make a cutscene to show that. That probably could have been alleviated with their remaster like this, where they could have added that in. But I don't focus on it too much, because story was never the strong point for Crash. I don't think story was ever a strong point in any of the 3D platformers of the time. The closest one to have a story that, you know, legitimately was probably important would probably be Sonic. No, Mario, not Sonic. The basic premise of Sonic is that you're going after Robotnik or Eggman because he's capturing the animals and you need to release them. Mario was essentially that Bowser just keeps capturing Peach, or in the earliest renditions, King Koopa was capturing Princess Toadstool. I spun you. Whatever. Oh! Got a gem. Though they did bring back the secret warp room for Warped, but it works a bit differently. You have to get 5 relics to unlock it, which I'm not getting any relics right now. What I normally do on my playthroughs, you can get, I think, 5, maybe close to 10 relics before even beating the game, because a good majority of the levels, a good portion, not majority, of the levels in Warped are vehicle levels, so you don't need the Crash Dash. or the speed shoes, as the game wants to call them, and I think is a horrible name for them. Crash Dash was better. It sounded better. It fit better. And it rhymed. Why did you have to change it to speed shoes? Maybe they needed a name that could translate well in multiple languages, but that didn't stop them in the original release. They could have just changed the name to Speed Shoes in like the Japanese release because Crash Dash wouldn't translate well or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't speak the Japan's. I don't know how complicated their language is. All I know is that it is a complicated language to learn because the written form is different from the spoken form. We're gonna go by you, Mr. Scorpion. I don't know. Boop. Aha. Yeah, pro tip that with those guys, if you just power slide them, they will go down without a hitch. If you just spin into them, you have to actually spin them twice, as you saw before. I need to get to that box. I got to the box. My instincts come in, like, even if I know that I can't get the gem for the level because, like, part of the level is partially obscured by, like, a secret path where I have to get somewhere else, I will still go for the crates and go for as many as I can on my run because getting more lives and more of the fruit, it's not gonna be a thing that you'll regret doing. Oh. I regret doing that. Oh wait, no I don't. I fixed it. I think that's the only one that I've ever seen do that. To do like a switch from a TNT to a regular crate box, a question mark crate box. Yep. The mirror on high settings do these Wolfer Fruit have kind of a weird sheen to them. Like somebody polished them. Aha! 2 for 1. I still don't like the nitro crates in the Insane Trilogy. They still... Oh, okay. They still have the randomization of how high they jump. And that's really annoying because there's a yellow gem. When I first saw that, when I first played Crash Warped and I saw that, I was like, there's some way to get here and I don't know how to do it. And I was like, how do I do it? I want the gem. Oh wait, I can get the regular gem. Okay, but I want that gem. How do I do it? I found out that it's one of the secret levels in the secret warp room. Just like Crash 2, not all 5 of those levels are going to be new. Some of them are just going to be parts of the level that you can't access for like a particular gem. In this case, the yellow gem. My ear itches. My nose hit my microphone. Yay. Let's skip the cute dance. And here we go, a hog ride. We have Crash Motorcycle Racing with not very good controls. I kind of wish they had done more to improve the controls. I believe the controls are a bit better than they were in the original PS1 release. No turbo for me. But yeah, the controls are kind of weird. And I'm with some people that kind of want Beanox to actually put Crash's motorcycle into CTR. It probably will never happen because it probably will require so many new animations. No! There we are. I can fix this. I can win still. Whoop. Whoop. And the license plates on those cars, by the way, say 96 to 17, which, irrelevant now, was a pretty cool nod because this came out in 2017 for PS4, 2018 for every other console. Oh, I didn't win. I got third. I got the gem, though. Okay, now, I did say that I wasn't going to replay a level for the gem, but I have to replay it for the crystal because crystal I need, the crystals are the thing that I need to actually progress. I was trying to drink my soda while I was talking. And you got the gem, Crash, but we need the crystal. We're in the first place in order to earn the power crystal. I'm pretty sure I skipped a word. Okay, I know there's a way that you can get like a small boost. I forget how you do it. But the crates don't matter to me now. What matters to me is going 155 in the 155 lane. I just enjoy the fact that we have high definition renditions of Biker Crash. $5 soda, Dingo's Diner. Fun fact, CTR was actually made before Crash Team Racing, and Crash Team Racing was supposed... Oh my god, am I not going to win again? What? Well, it came in second this time. But since they had a 3-platformer agreement with Universal, and yes, in order to abide by the contract, they were forced to actually make Crash 3. Well, I will admit that Crash 3 is my favorite of the 3 games. Its development cycle, if you know about what Universal did to Naughty Dog and the fact that they sometimes worked in hallways or they sometimes worked with no air conditioning in really hot days, it's kind of like the EA of the time, but with Universal, which I don't even know if Universal even actually has an interactive division anymore for games. I'm not going to take those. Those seem to slow me down. I'm in third. This track's a lot smaller than I remember it being. Take shortcut. Second place. Oh my god, really? Second place again. Why is this harder than I remember? Ow. But CTR was actually in development, not as a Crash game, it was just in general kart racer that Naughty Dog wanted to make. And the only reason it became Crash Team Racing is because Sony actually suggested using Crash... Hey, cool, I got the boost. Using Crash as a base for the characters. Because it was originally it's just a prototype for an idea that they had because they wanted to make a kart racer. Probably because of the success of Mario Kart. I mean, who didn't want to imitate that success? But Ubisoft wasn't Universal wasn't having it. So they wanted to honor the 3-platformer contract, hence why Crash Warped was born, and CTR would be probably technically delayed until the following year. Because, as far as I'm aware, a good amount of the groundwork was actually done on the prototype of what would become CTR. Yay! I'm not dumb now. I finally get the crystal. But, anyway, where was I? Stop running into me. Yeah, lucky I am like immune to damage when I win or lose. But yes, with Crash Warp to Crash Team Racing, it's an interesting concept of knowing Crash Team Racing was technically in development before Warp, even though it is the fourth chronological game released out of the entire PS1 Crash base, where Crash Bash was after it, and that was the first non-Naughty Dog Crash game. There might be some people that think that Wrath of Cortex is the first non-Naughty Dog Crash game. No, Eurocom Entertainment.
Good day, mate.
How you doing, Will?
Dial's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave
I'll
me
resume
orders
talking in a
to bring
second.
the crystal to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast you.
Okay.